What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be tying a killer bluegill jig. This is one of my favorites. It catches a lot of slabs. So I'm starting off with a 1/32 ounce black jig head and a black UTC Ultra Thread 70 denier. We're just going to wind that down from the head to the point of the hook. For the tail we're going to be using some round rubber legs. So we're going to wind our thread up a little bit from the point just because these rubber legs will pull back a little bit and we don't want them back too far. So we're just going to tie them in right here, just 2 super loose wraps, and then wiggle the bobbin to get those legs distributed around the hook, and then you can tighten that and you can see that the legs will evenly distribute. Now we're going to take all of those, pull them back, and do a wrap of thread over all of them. Just a couple loose wraps until you've captured them all, then you can tighten it. And now they should be tied in around the point of the hook. We want to make sure all of them are captured. Take your time here. And then I like to put the thread up above the legs just to make sure, and this will help secure them in place. And then bring the thread back over the legs. For the chenille, I'm going to be using a barred black and orange chenille with crystal flash fibers. So we're just going to tie that in right over those rubber legs and tie the butt end up to the head. And just start winding that. Do 1 turn over the legs and then each turn pressed against the last. It's a little fatter down there, so we're going to bring that back down to build up the bulk. And then bring it back up to the head. Now we can tie that down. Make sure it's secured well, give it 3 or 4 good turns just to make sure. And then we can cut that chenille. And now we're going to whip finish. And cut our thread. Alright, now we're going to cut the legs to length. So pull all of them back, make sure you capture all of them in your fingers. So once you've got all of them, just make sure they're not twisted, so straighten them the best you can and hold them there. And we want to cut them so they're about the length of the hook shank. If you're not sure where to cut it, just cut them a little long, because you can always cut it shorter if you need to. This is exactly what we want. We want these legs to be going crazy in every direction. It gives this jig a lot of action when you reel it or jig it. You can always change up the colors, do what you like. But this one has been incredibly effective for me. It could resemble a small bait fish or even a terrestrial insect that falls in the water. That's why I prefer this color. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.